tell me about your experience and your history of this accordion.
Well, you'd get picked up on a coach. The coach would be going to different places, like wherever he got bookings.
This is Joe.
That's Joe, yeah.
Joe, Mary's husband.
Yeah, yeah. And you get picked up, and I had to go to, because Mary would sit on her own while Joe was playing the music.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was always with them, more or less.
And this, when we're talking about this, we're talking about the 1950s.
I know, it's hard to me to remember,
this has been your friend from the 1950s, this beautiful instrument.
That's true though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about Mary now, sitting here with that, yeah. Oh.
So it was your sister Mary, your husband Joe.
Yeah.
And you used to go on the gigs with them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I believe a lot of times you actually went to places like Blackpool to see the lights.
You go all over, yeah.
And it was Joe's.
I can remember going all over with, you know, but I went because, you know, Mary wouldn't want to be on her own, you know, so I you know, it was just a little sister for company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And this is right back to the 90s. So you've known this instrument, which I've now inherited.
Yeah.
You've known this instrument before I was born.
Before any of us were born, yeah. When you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I wasn't even courting your dad.
When you were going around with Joe, Mary and Joe.
Yeah.
And this.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you met your dad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a long time before.
It's for us.
I could just imagine sitting on the coaches going to all different places, but I can't remember the name of the places, like.
Yeah.
You know, but.
I know Carl did tell me like that from his knowledge, because Carl had never met his dad. This is what's amazing.
No, he hadn't, had he?
This is what's amazing about this instrument.
Yeah.
You know, we've lost Carl. It's broken our hearts.
Yeah.
And this has kind of followed Carl in a sense, because it began in Liverpool.
Yeah. And it's back in Liverpool.
It's gone to Doncaster.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's back in Liverpool.
So it began in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Going on the Chatters to
yeah, all over the place. Yeah. You know, Southport, or you know, even like say something, even just, you know, the Dingle, you know, places in Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, because you had a lot of music in places at that time, like.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere to go every night, like, not like it is now.
There was live music and it was really live.
Yeah, and you know, that's what I said, and people were up dancing to the music.
But I've inherited this.
If you want to look after it.
This is what
don't lose it.
But I know it's a family heirloom.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and you know, like it started life in Liverpool, gigging all over the place.
And it's come back home.
It's gone to Doncaster for years, and it's come back home.
Yeah.
In a sense, like Carl, like you know, Carl conceived in Liverpool.
Isn't that Carl come to Liverpool today?
Yeah.
You know, when you think about it.
Well.
Yeah.
I'm still broken hearted.
I know that, son, and I'm like that myself.
But the joy lives on in the music. And,
does.
You know, I've inherited this. Carl's wanted me to have this.
Oh, yeah.
And Carl's family have kindly brought this up from Doncaster.
Yeah.
And it's back in Liverpool.
Yeah.
But Carl's thing with me in the last week of his life, all he kept saying is, we've got to encourage people to play music. Music's what it's all about. Get the people playing the music.
It was in him, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It was in him.
And he'd never met his dad, because I think people before who've seen the previous video that I've done with my mum, Carl had never met his dad. His dad got killed just before Carl was born, didn't he? You know.
God, I remember that.
Yeah.
God. Oh, Mary's mate Mary.
Yeah.
And, you know, the two of us were trying to comfort our Mary.
Yeah.
She was just lying in bed crying her eyes out. Oh, it was awful sad, it was terrible. Think about
well, we've got to talk about it, because the thing is, this is going to stay in the family.
Yeah.
You know, it's been left to me, But I'm just a custodian.
Yeah, but Aunt Mary would have wanted you to have it.
Auntie Mary, you know.
She would.
Auntie
Yeah,
Mary
yeah.
loved me, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's why me and Carl were so close.
I do, yeah.
Carl, I always went to Auntie Mary's, loved Auntie Mary.
Yeah.
But Carl, even the last day of his life when we were talking, he was talking so much about how he loved me dad. And he said, you know, me dad took him under his wing. My dad looked after Carl.
Yeah.
And he talked about when they went to, I think it was Salou or Benidorm. He said, oh, it was my 15th birthday, you should have went. He said, you should have been with us, my 15th birthday. He said, your dad got me 4 pints of lager and 2 games of pool. I said, oh, that's great.
That's right.
And that's what he said.
I'm thinking of back to
That's
me
what
now,
Carl
yeah.
said. Carl said,
Yeah.
oh, 4 pints of... And that's one of the reasons I'm going to miss Carl so much, because of his memories of me dad, and he loved all the family.
To your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I've got this.
And even at the end saying, at the funeral, my favourite Auntie Chrissy.
I know.
And going up to I was, oh God,
Yeah.
trying not to cry.
He want us to stick to the music now.
Yeah.
We've got to move on. But this here, just show that to the camera if I can. That is Carl's dad in the 1950s with the same
music instrument.
yeah. And when I look at that picture, he looks so much like Carl, Mum. He looks so, and yeah, he never got to meet Carl. And, well, they're together now. But just check that out, Carl's dad, Joe, playing this.
I can't remember that Joe looking so much like him.
Yeah.
I can't, to be honest with you.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant, brilliant. He was brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, he does look like Carl.
Yeah, it does.
But I remember Carl, the last night of his night, saying, I never got to meet my dad, I got stoned, you know.
Yeah.
There's a song that we're putting together called Absent Friends. And it's it's Absent Friends Are in the Sky. Playing music, getting high. And it's about Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin.
Yeah.
Absent Friends, all these,
I seem to remember that.
Yeah, all these musicians in the sky all playing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's
but
it.
The music lives on.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Definitely Carl. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I've got this now. It's in my hands, but I feel as though I'm only the custodian. You know, it's like sort of. I don't know, because it's you.
No, there's got to be someone in the family.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be someone in the family. It does.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. Look out for it in Liverpool, because I won't be far away from it, and the music will live on. That's what we want in it, Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to play it.
We will. Give us a kiss.
And last time I gave you the kiss, it ended up bad worse than me. Yeah.
Come on, give this a kiss. Give it a kiss.
Oh, Joe.
Joe and Carl and Mary.
Oh, Joe, Carl and Mary, yeah, that's right, you're right.